stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you here up in the front, so you get my meals. So I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com.
Welcome.
I am Eazy,
Welcome
joined
you.
by Spinmo Raxter,
Hello.
and Connie, working out the Cowboys today. That sucks. I'm Eazy, joined by Spinmo Rax, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. We got a special guest in the building, a future heavyweight in the making, young Jeffrey Walker. You guys will be able to find him in the pregame shows. Maybe a couple other shows. We'll see. We're learning them right now. We're learning them real good. If this is true, I should probably make sure. I do want to send condolences to the family of Charlie Kirk.
He's passed.
I just saw Barstool post rest in peace. I'm sorry, Portnoy. Post rest in peace.
It's fucked up, man.
That's probably one of the worst videos I've ever watched.
You know,
I grew up watching a lot of
you can believe what
shit.
you can believe, and I'm not going to sit here and say like I agree with everything that he says or anything that he says. But to kill somebody in front of their wife and children for something that they said upsetting you, I think is
I don't know that the kids were there.
insane.
I think it might be clear. I mean, that doesn't make it any fucking better.
Yeah, to kill somebody because of something what they said upset you is crazy.
Ridiculous. One of the worst videos I've ever seen. I don't know why. I've seen a lot of fucked up shit. That one, for some reason, was just... Maybe I'm older. Maybe I appreciate life more. I have no clue. But I did want to get that out of the way. That's very unfortunate. And if you didn't watch the video, I recommend, honestly, not watching it.
I wouldn't watch it if you haven't seen
Disgusting.
it. It's fucked up.
Super fucked up. I hate when we start with serious stuff because I never know how to transition away from it. Nick, how was your day? Do you have anything to say on that, actually?
Honestly, it was pretty good till I saw that video. I mean, I just think, the way that this world's going, it's not the right direction. Somehow we have to find unity, and that is what it is, and I'm so sorry to hear about Charlie Kirk and his family.
Yeah.
I don't know what other way to put it. Luckily, we can try to talk sports and get people's mind off of all of the crazy things that are going on in the world, and for that I'm blessed with this opportunity to be able to do that every day. And it's sports. It's not when we rant and we go on crash out. It's sports. I know we live and die by every pitch, or at least you know what I mean, but basically we get to escape for 2 hours, and that's what we're gonna do today.
It's kind of crazy to me when I think about it deeper because like I said, obviously what he did was he would go and he would rise a crowd. He would rile people up, and it's not like he was any kind of actual political figure. He was just an influencer, and that's what we are. So to kill someone over just things he says, like I said, it's not like he's making decisions on anything or passing law. He was just an influencer, right? And it's kind of crazy. It's very crazy. And God bless his family. Prayers up to his family, and hopefully that they can get through this. It's very terrible. Very young kids.
I don't know why it's fucking me up so much. It's so I think it's because I saw it.
Yeah, seeing it is we warned Braylon. We were like, hey, you probably don't want to watch this. But it's scary, man. It's scary. It's a scary world we live in where people, the value of a life is not, there is no value of a life. And it's been like that for a while. And, it's just gross.
Yeah, and we'll try to move on from that and help you guys move on from that as well.
Like I said, I don't want, only seen, I'm not going to sit here and act like I've watched all his videos or anything, but I've seen clips of him, and what he does or what he did, in my opinion, was rile up people and get them going with hot takes, kind of. And to kill somebody over that is insane. And I don't agree with anything he says. I don't agree with any of those topics, and that's what we're here to do. But he's got a wife and kids, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, the kids part fucked me up. Maybe that's what fucked me up as a Faja. Either way, we're gonna talk sports. We're gonna talk sports. Talk a lot of Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions spoke today to the media. I got Doc John Macaroon. We tried to get him on today. He's still kind of hurting from that burn.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell
went right at Doc.
Second one of the week, by the way. It's like the second burn of the week that Doc got. Mm-hmm. He just AG wasn't a big fan of Doc.
AG was not a fan of Doc.
He just pisses people off.
Anzalone not a fan of Doc.
Anzalone not a fan of Doc. Confirmed.
Also,
yeah, I think the only person who gets grift like that, is that the right word to use there?
grift. Yeah.
Yeah, is Dave from Brad Holmes.
Dave Burkett gets it from Brad Holmes.
Brad Holmes is not like Dave Burkett.
He does not like Dave Burkett.
I don't know if and Brad's a very, very smart, intelligent man, so maybe Dave did say something, but I truly feel like it's from a Carlos article. And Brad just sees his Detroit news, or I'm sorry, Detroit Free Press, and his brain probably automatically goes to, oh, that's Dave Burkett. Mm-hmm. But Carlos Monarez, however you say his last name, he is just... Did you see the one he put out last week?
Carlos is the worst. He is the worst.
He put an article about Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell being on a hot seat prior to the fucking a game being played. There's people saying that now.
It was
after
before
the
game?
Yes.
That's ridiculous.
Dude.
Right? Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure
Before the game?
Before the game was played.
Carlos is, he's bad, man.
He tried canceling Dan Campbell as soon as he got the job. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because he dropped a little F-bomb during A&M rally.
Yeah.
That's when it was cool.
You could say it back then.
I don't think he said it. I think he just said, like, he made reference to it. Like, at this school, we like girls or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is funny. Whatever. It is what it is.
All day. Gotta be.
Yeah, he didn't even say it. He's made it.
Yeah, he made like a reference. Yeah, exactly. Dan's the man.
And we all went to high school, right?
Yeah.
Like,
he's an adolescent age, too. We're going to say dumb shit.
dumb shit.
Dumb things, you know? Doc pushed buttons by framing a comment to sound worse than it was.
He did. He did kind of do that. That was for sure Doc.
Doc does do that.
Doc doing that for sure.
He did it with Zadarius Smith. I
He
blame
knew what
Doc
he was.
for Zadarius
Doc
Smith
knows what he's doing.
not being a Detroit Lion.
Yeah.
I 60% of that is Doc's fault. Because, by the way, the contract that I was made aware of from the Detroit Lions, unless they didn't offer any bonuses in it, was more than what he actually signed for in Philly. And that's following his girl posting, no, coach, we're good.
What?
That guy tying his shoe in the car.
He got offered something in Detroit? You know what he got offered in Detroit?
Oh, yeah, you've been gone. So
Yeah.
I was told 4.5 was what Brad offered. But when I went and clicked on, let me double check. I'm fairly certain that was like 3.4 from the Eagles, what he actually signed for.
With a bunch of
incentives.
Incentives.
Up to $9 million.
up to 9. Oh, okay. Was Brad's up to 4.5?
I don't know the details. I just know it was in that
Up to
vicinity.
9 is definitely a better option than 4.5.
So
I
his
mean,
cap number for this season
It's just math, right?
is 3.4. His base salary is 2.1.
Big Wolf status in the Woodward Sports Chat says Brad Holmes is on the hot seat.
$2 million guaranteed.
I mean,
Brad Holmes is not on the hot seat.
I know he's not.
There couldn't be a colder seat in Detroit right now.
Yes.
So, I mean,
Stevie?
Speaking of which, did you guys see the Tiger shit that came out?
Steve might just hop out of the seat his damn self.
Apparently, there has been a litany of inappropriate behavior, both verbal and physical, in the Tigers front office, and multiple female employees have come out.
I saw, but I didn't click on it. Did you read it?
No, I don't have The Athletic, but
I do.
it's
No
been
big deal.
multiple front office members that are accused, and yeah, it looks like Chris Harris or Scott Harris and Chris Ilitch
Yeah, it was.
is
Just combining people.
just Chris Ilitch.
Four
Chris Ilitch is
VPs.
not a good guy. Like I want to put that out there right now.
Whoa.
Chris Ilitch is not a good person.
Why?
And it's like he's
Why are you saying that?
shit like that, and a lot of the business dealings that he does with, and a lot of the different things like with, I don't want to get too much into it, but and this is just another thing that he allows like his company to be run like that. That's
Well, how's
fucked
he
up.
supposed to know?
I mean, it's his job to know.
At least 8 men employed by the Detroit Tigers, its business arm or broadcast partner, have been accused of misconduct toward women since 2023, including 4 vice presidents and 2 other high-ranking employees, an investigation by The Athletic found. 7 of those 8 were accused of mistreating women employed by Elite Sports and Entertainment, IS+E, which operates the MLB franchise, the NHL's Red Wings, Comerica Park, Little Caesars Arena, and other entertainment entities. The allegations against the men range from offensive comments to physical confrontation.
This was from Woodbury, from the official statement from Olympia Entertainment, the division of Illich Holdings that manages the Tigers and Red Wings, on today's article in The Athletic. We are committed to a culture of respect, safety, and inclusion. We do not tolerate discrimination or harassment, and when concerns are raised, we investigate promptly and take decisive action, which has included terminating employees for misconduct, regardless of seniority or tenure. We are committed to accountability and to upholdings and standards essential to our workplace. I would recommend everybody to check out Woodbury on Twitter. He has screenshotted most of the articles. This
Assistant General Manager Sam Menzine.
Yeah. And I mean, that is the PR statement.
Exactly.
That's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
This isn't us. This isn't the culture that we build. Sounds like it is, because it's been happening for 3 years now almost. But
wow.
Yeah.
He resigned. The investigation found that Menzing resigned after he sent lewd, unsolicited photos to multiple women who worked for the team. That's wild boy shit. That's like high schooler shit.
Yeah.
As a grown fucking 34 years old doing that, it's kind of wild.
Yeah, just more, fucked up shit. But we're going to talk about football. A lot of bad stuff happened recently, so we have to talk about it. One, like I said, all ended at this. I think that the Chris Illich stuff and the Tiger stuff, it's inexplicable. You can't explain it. It's the people got fired that were in charge, but the people that are still there put those people in there and probably knew about it for a while.
Well, the one stuff happened with with Craig Monroe.
Yeah, it's not a good aura around the Tigers at all. Hopefully the team, it doesn't affect them. Hopefully they just have their eyes on the prize, are trying to win a World Series, go out there and take care of business. But now when you look at the state of the Tigers and the state of the Red Wings and the man that's in charge of both of them allowing stuff like this to happen in the workplace while he is just actively sandbagging both of these franchises, and I don't know. I just
can I be honest? Can I be real? We make comments about on air.
Yeah.
Would it be different if they're winning?
If the Tigers were winning, the Tigers are winning.
I mean,
they're one of the best teams in baseball.
You think they're gonna win the?
They could.
They got.
Yeah.
I mean, as good of a shot as anybody in the
But I guess
AL.
I'm talking about spread
teams.
across into the Red Wings.
I think they. No, I mean it's
because from what I'm reading, it's kind of like I can't say that stuff.
But
I mean, the physical stuff, that's absolutely inappropriate. That should not be any type of physical.
No.
That's what absolutely. I mean, all of it, really. But
I got it. Yeah.
I'm gonna read this first before I fucking ridicule any and everybody.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Nick?
No, just a couple things. I know we haven't talked baseball in weeks. Basically, really big win last night. That was super cool to see for the Detroit Tigers.
Definitely.
Honestly, you don't see the Yankees get beat down like that in a 7th inning. All-time choke job.
Shout out Casey Mize.
Love to see Casey Mize, number 2 starter, arising in his last 2 starts.
He's back, baby.
He's back. I've been waiting to say this for months. Since the All-Star game, he's been horrible. So, love to see Casey Mize bounce back. Also, shout out Mr. Electric himself, most electrifying player to ever take to don the old English
Best player
game.
on the team.
Parker Meadows is back, baby. 2 home runs in his last 4 games.
Yep.
If this team is going to go on to make a special run, Parker Meadows and Casey Mize have to be a really big part of it, and they were last night in the Bronx. So, and they also have a 9/11 game that the president was scheduled to take place to attend to at New York tomorrow. It's kind of cool that the Tigers are able to do that on 9/11 in New York, to be honest.
That is pretty cool.
So, I know we don't talk baseball, but I'm happy with the way the Tigers are going, minus all the stuff in the clubhouse.
Do you know the magic number? I think it's like
10.
11?
10, I believe.
10?
Also, 60,000 square foot facility just got built for our developmental minor leagues
Holy shit.
in Lakeland, Florida.
So the majority of this is based on Michael Leinart, who would stare at women to make them feel uncomfortable. He had 2 relationships with women within an organization. Or the fucking icing on the cake. He allegedly engaged in at least 2 relationships with female coworkers that were not disclosed to the organization. As required by company policy, according to multiple sources briefed on the matter, in early 2023, Leinart was in a heated exchange with one of those female coworkers and allegedly pushed her down a flight of stairs.
Whoa.
According to 3 sources. That's fucking nuts.
Michael Leinart.
Michael Leinart. Let's see what this guy looks like.
Yikes.
Jesus.
That's obviously it's a common name, I guess. The fucking 50 different people popped up. The organization said as soon as we became aware of concerns involving Mr. Leinart, we immediately suspended him and initiated an investigation. Mr. Leinart resigned shortly thereafter. Guilty. All right, we gotta go to break. We'll read up on that. We got a lot of Detroit Lions stuff as well.
Lions.
Weird day. Happy birthday to my sister Kristen, by the way.
Happy birthday, Kristen.
Let's get the show on the road.
All right, tell us about Ben Johnson.
Check out
Nick.
Bill Sorry, massage parlor for my sister. It's a massage parlor. Or what do you call it? What's something spa? What's the word?
Spa. It's just spa.
Yeah, but it's got like a fancy
Bath spa.
health spa or something.
I think it's just spa.
No,
Is it, dude? That's a funny bit from Always Sunny. Spa. It sounds like you're trying to say something, but you're cutting it off early. Are you
Yeah,
trying
it
to say
does.
spaghetti?
Beauty spa.
I don't think that's it.
Yeah, that doesn't sound.
Revitalization spa?
That's definitely not it.
I don't know. I
not
think
good
it's
for
just spa.
It's not just spa.
Ska?
Ska.
Ska's not dead.
I don't know. But tell us about Ben Johnson.
Banana.
Sounds like Mr. Leinart could use a fighter.
Yeah, dude. I mean, the same day that this, before you press that, Chris, the same day that all this news breaks, fellas, this news breaks about this basically developmental thing down in Comerica. I don't know
what was that? What'd you say?
We can hit on it at 6:50 after some good, great football discussion.
Lions coming up.
Lions coming up. Big show for you guys. Bunch of great videos. All right, if you guys need a fighter, there's only one to call. It's Ben Johnson Law, because justice just means different things to different people. But whether it's a settlement or a verdict, justice is always worth the fight. If you've got a case, contact the fighters at Ben Johnson Law today and get the justice you deserve. Tough, tenacious trial lawyers. Ben Johnson Law.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Buddy's been around for 79 years.
Buddy's Pizza.
They invented the Detroit-style pizza. They invented the category of Detroit-style pizzas.
They did.
They've been doing the damn thing forever for a reason because they're goddamn good at it. Get yourself 10% off your meal by using promo code TIMMEAL when you visit buddyspizza.com.
That's a flex.
22 locations across Gates in Michigan, too, as well. Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live. That is a flex. Are you kidding me? The average, when I was in school at least, when I was going to school for business, the average like length of a business is like 4 years.
Yeah.
Tops. 79 years? Damn. Either way, welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, motorsports.com. Eazy, West Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. What are you about to say?
Set some good pizza.
Yeah, some good pizza. I'm going to miss the brisket pizza.
The brisket pizza was so
They
good.
should probably bring that one back.
Yeah.
That was by popular demand. I mean, you guys, if you did not get that pizza, I promise you missed out.
You fucked up for sure.
You honestly fucked up. You dropped the ball.
Yeah, dropped the ball heavy. That was a really good pizza.
All right. We can talk Tiger stuff if you want. That stuff's kind of,
No.
it is what it is.
Nope.
Or we talk Detroit Lions. You
We'll
want
talk
some
about it.
Detroit Lions news? How about this? Taylor Decker and Jack Campbell both absent from practice. Taylor Decker says he hopes to play this Sunday.
No! We suck
Which
again!
means it's a little bit more than a veteran rest day if he's talking like that. You always do this.
And he's always playing. He's
No,
going to
he's
play.
not always playing.
He's going to play.
That does not make
Fucking
sense.
better play.
Taylor Decker is going
The
to
offensive line already didn't look good. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No! God, please, no! No!
Taylor Decker is going.
I wanted Josh Simmons in the fucking draft. I wanted Josh Simmons. He was right there. Sorry.
Josh Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taylor Decker is going to play. The offensive line is going to be fine.
Stop. You don't know that.
I do.
You don't. You don't. It looked bad, and then if he's out, it's even worse.
They're gonna
Jamarco Jones, who was going to be like the guy behind him, out for the season. Achilles.
He's done.
Manu can't play.
Manu action. And the division rivalry game. Uh-oh, Nick.
You freaking out, Nick?
Yes, I saw Manu get pushed around in the preseason game. In the fourth one, I went. I was at Ford Field. Saw Manu get pushed around.
Am I
I
mistaken?
saw Kyle Allen have Tesla wide open. Guess what he did? He got sacked.
Ooh.
Coming off the outside. I remember that. I think the defensive end, Montez Sweat, is going to be all over Manu compared to a backup for the Texans. Yeah, I do. I don't like that at all. That scares me.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Am I fear-mongering?
This is from Jeremy Reisman. Taylor Decker says he's dealing with an undisclosed injury, and hopefully he'll play this week.
He's going to play.
Stop doing that. You always do that, and it never comes to fruition.
Yeah?
They're going to sign Darius Smith.
Kirby Joseph.
Carlton Davis is going to be signed. Stop. You're jinxing it.
Kirby Joseph led the league in interceptions. They drafted Tate Ratledge and Jack Campbell.
Yeah, Tate looked fucking lost.
Yeah, he did.
That could fix itself.
That I'm not worried about. I'm not worried
Obviously
about
sucks, but like he's gonna fucking learn.
I expect a drastic improvement from week 1 to week 2 from the interior offensive line from the
Goddamn
Detroit
right,
Lions.
there better be. I mean, you can't be any worse than what they were.
Yeah, and you look at a lot of them, like we talked about, were miscommunications. Dan Campbell himself said that there was a lot of miscommunications, and I think that those are easy fixes. And I know that Hank Fraley and Dan Campbell are going to hold those guys accountable. And I look more at Graham Glasgow than I look at Tate Ratledge because it's his job to make sure that the rookie knows what he's doing. It's his job to make sure that the rookie knows what the play is. It's his job to make sure the rookie knows his assignment. You're the vet. You got to make sure that he's set, make sure he knows what he's doing, and that's going to be fine. But
You love saying that.
that's an easy fix. We looked at it, and I don't think Tate Ratledge just forgot how to play football over the summer. Like, he's going to get the communication down, and that those mental mistakes will be fixed, and they will be fixed quickly. Now, the ability we still have to see. We still got to see him go out there and do it. But the mental mistakes I expect to be eradicated very quickly. Taylor Decker, like I said, hopefully he can play. They need him to play. Dan Skipper is going to be your option if Taylor Decker is not there. They elevated him to the 52.
You're like progressively getting there. Like, it'll be fine. Hopefully you can play.
Taylor Decker might play.
Yeah,
Looking like Taylor Decker's probably not going to play. Workbook! It's all over, man. Dat Boy Roy in the Woodward Sports chat with the super chat. He says, R.I.P. Charlie, but the Lions will put BTA on the Bears to make a statement. Rest in peace, Charlie. But yeah, the Lions need to kill the Bears. And I think that they're going to go out there. And I think that, like I said, we still need to see Graham Glasgow be better than he was.
Yeah.
We need to see Tate actually dominate people. So if you have questions there, those aren't answered. I wholeheartedly believe the mental lapses and the mental errors will be removed in this next game. That is something that is unacceptable for this coaching staff. That is something that's unacceptable for this franchise, and they're going to attack it and address it immediately. So those are the things that I'm not too worried about seeing again next week against the Bears. Taylor Decker, the injury, I'm not too worried about it, but hopefully he can go.
Yeah. You need him. You in big time. The play, I'm sending the play to Chris if you want to grab that, if you can, Chris. No big deal. If not, I know you're training in there. But the play where Tate Radlich had a 350, I don't know how big the guy was, but obviously the defensive tackle or defensive lineman in front of him moved on, then like ended up combo blocking some guy with Penei Sewell, and it looked kind of wonky. The situation explained from Taylor Decker is that Decker and Ratledge heard something different than the other 3 offensive linemen.
Yeah.
So, like, they're both all, like, running completely different plays.
Yes.
And it looked like it happened multiple times throughout the game, too. It's that stuff can be corrected. Does it
Very,
suck?
very
Yes.
quickly.
But, and yeah, they got beat sometimes, too, but that also just happens in the sport of football. Like, let's take our hats off to the other team. Like Neil loves to say, they drive Mercedes, too. Mm-hmm. Mercedes.
And
Mercedes.
I think that's very obvious because in a run play, in a run design, in the scheme that the Lions run,
You would just leave a guy.
If one guy misses his assignment,
Fucks everything.
that guy's going to be able to blow up the play because they do so much pulling action, so many backside traps,
Yep.
different things like that
Wham blocks.
in their offense, in their run game. And I think that is going to be affecting them very much when if one person misses their assignment, if one person blows that backside trap or that block,
You throw it up, Chris.
they're going to be wide open.
Absolutely. Yeah, Chris, if there's anything like this, you always put up while we're talking about it. You got a signal or nothing like that. But
This
yeah,
is
essentially.
the play you're talking about where both
Yeah.
of them heard the wrong.
So Tate and Decker heard something separate from Graham, Sewell,
And
Mahogany.
And
I'm gonna go with the
yeah,
other- I'm gonna go
you see both of them make different plays. So that's what it is, making sure that these guys understand the kills, they understand the audibles, they understand the things that the line that Jared Goff is executing, and maybe that's something you dial back a little bit of. Maybe that's something that you, I don't want to say make simpler, but just bring a little bit of the complexity back, which I guess is the definition of making simpler. But that is something that you can fix very easily. That is a communication issue between the offensive line, and that's something that Hank Fraley will not allow. I understand if you get beat, you get beat. It's the National Football League. Those guys aren't slouches on the other side. So if you're losing one-on-one, if you allow a pressure, if you allow a tackle, that's something a coach can accept. Communication issues and lack of overall fundamental understanding of what they're doing, that's not something a coach can accept. That's not something that Hank Fraley or Dan Campbell will be like, they just got to get better. That is going to be addressed, and that is going to be taken care of.
Nick?
I am still concerned. I think there's no other way around it. I don't know if Graham Glasgow can bounce back from the NFC game in the playoffs last year to then coming in today or last game and not being as prepared as obviously he should have been, or they didn't have the game plan down. I'm not sure exactly how that miscommunication happened just like that. I mean, obviously the Packers fans were riled up, Micah Parsons' debut, everything like that. You knew you were going to get a madhouse, but that's why it's like you had to have these things down with the young guards, and they obviously didn't. Is it going to look a lot cleaner at home? I certainly hope so, but I don't want to overreact to that either and be like, so what happens when we go to Baltimore on Monday Night Football? Are we going to start having these miscommunications again? You know, where are your guys, or how confident are you? Oh my God. How confident are you that going into Baltimore week 3, we're going to see significantly less of that?
Home game question.
Less of that.
Yeah, we'll see less of it. Well, for sure. I mean, you got.
I'm 100% confident that they
third
will
week
see
of like ironing this situation out for the rookie, for just Graham communicating, probably knowing like what he needs to communicate to his rookie, to the young guard next to him, and Mahogany as well. Like, I think it'll be a lot better situation than what we saw week 1. There's more time on task. I mean, it's naturally going to be better. But.
Yeah, they're professionals. This is what they do. Dan Campbell is a great coach. Hank Fraley is one of the best offensive line coaches. This is going to be addressed immediately. It's not something they're going to have to worry about.
How confident are you guys that you'll see any of that?
See any of
those miscommunications?
You'll see a couple.
We'll see them. They'll be there.
Will you see them week 2 here?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Not as many.
Now, I'll say this, though, in favor of the Detroit Lions, 4 false starts from the Bears at home. Mm-hmm. And I remember specifically Monday Night Football, like 2012, where we fucking Jay Cutler couldn't hear a goddamn thing. And they had like 6 false starts.
Yeah.
We got to make sure that happens again. If they're having false starts at home in their own building, damn sure got to make sure that happens here in Detroit. Mm-hmm. And that's for all you guys season tickets. All you guys that are going to be there Sunday for the homecoming of Ben Johnson.
Bring the boo birds out.
Yes.
Boo the fuck out of Ben Johnson.
Absolutely.
They're not going to do a tribute video, right? He was only here for 2 years. And
No, what? No, God, no. Are you fucking? I'll be pissed. I'll be pissed.
Yeah, no.
No, fuck no. There'll be no tribute video.
Did they do one for Stafford? I don't remember.
No, they did not.
No, they didn't
Did
at all.
not. No,
Yeah, they're not.
doesn't
doing
deserve
one.
one.
I would have crashed out if they would.
Stafford deserves one more than Ben Johnson.
For sure. And that's a different situation, too. Like, you went on, we got assets back in that situation. You're not in our division. We're not going to see you twice a year. I mean, yeah, you're going to be on our way to win a Super Bowl, but we beat you in that situation.
Weezy D313 says, how confident are you all that Penei Sewell will stop getting whipped? I mean, he didn't allow a sack, so.
Yeah, I don't think he got beat a few times.
He allowed, what, 2 pressures?
I think so.
Per PFF.
Per PFF.
Yeah.
I feel like we have to state that. I think the eye test was a little bit hezzy at times with Penei.
I mean, there was only
It wasn't his best game.
a couple plays that
I think it might have been one of his worst games.
Definitely was one of his worst games.
Which that's the expectations are so high for Penei Sewell.
Yeah.
I hope nobody knows. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
we're not trashing him, but we need him to
It
be
was
elite.
what the one on the one pressure he allowed on the interception. Mm-hmm. And then
I could look
there's
it up.
probably another 2, but one was bad. One bad play. So do I expect Penei Sewell to make 0 bad plays? Yeah, actually I do.
Yeah, against his team.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, no, I'll sound disrespectful. Yeah, who on this team are we thinking is going to beat Penei Sewell?
Maybe Montez Sweat
Maybe.
if he gets lucky.
And guess what? We've seen him the past 2-3 years, 2.5 years. I don't remember Montez Sweat getting one off on Penei.
T says his only game without an elite right guard. I don't know, because he had Dan Skipper next to him before. He's had Christian
Coyote
Mahogany.
out there.
He's had Coyote Osaka.
Graham.
He's had Colby Sorsdale.
What are we doing, guys?
Just shut up, dude. Like, what?
What are we doing, guys?
If you don't watch the Lions, that's fine.
Who said that?
T.
T?
I'm looking at a play. Micah got him beat across the middle, pushed Goff out. He had to just dump it off to Gibbs. But I just felt like you saw more of a push from that right side. And obviously Micah Parsons is an elite player too. He's going to get you. So I'm not killing Penei, but we do need him to be elite. We got to get pushed on that right side specifically.
Holding Micah Parsons
And
without a
rush.
sack is a W for me, for Penei Sewell. So, yeah, did he allow a couple pressures? For sure. Am I banging the table that he needs to be better and not allow Micah Parsons to get any pressure on Jared Goff? If that's what you are, you could do that. It's a little unrealistic, but he's warranted that. Penei Sewell, 2-time first-team All-Pro. He's warranted those expectations. Coyote is probably better, though, right?
Yeah, I just saw the one you're talking about, Nick. There's one. Parsons got him on 2, and then because he got him on the interception as well.
No, he allowed a couple
It wasn't
pressures.
Penei's best game. It wasn't Penei's best game. But, again, the Chicago Bears don't have Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
The Chicago Bears don't have Rashawn Gary. The Montez Sweat, who we haven't really heard much out of him since the trade. Just keeping it a buck with you. All right. We got a break. We got to pay some bills. We're well past it. Let me tell you guys about Gold Crown. Talking about business being around forever. These guys have been around since the caregiver days, and they got quality product. That's why you can find them over 300 different dispensaries. They're known for the concentrates. That's their bread and butter. They expand the game. They got the infused gesters. They got the infused gummies. Check them out. They're coated in nerds for the extra pop, gelatin free. They're in over 300 different dispensaries. They're easy to find. Smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown. But college football, Smitty.
The College Football Show every Tuesday, 7:30. Check it out here on Woodward Sports.
Shout out Haley, shout out Justin.
Hosted by Haley and Justin. Check it out. College Football Show, Woodward Sports.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Are you ready? It's electric.
It's the Great American EV Sale at Feldman Chevrolet. With over 800 EVs on the ground, it's the largest selection in the state. Drive home a 2025 Equinox EVLT for just $159 a month, or a 2025 Blazer EVLT for only $179 a month. But hurry, the $7,500 federal tax credit disappears September 30th. The countdown is on. The Great American EV Sale is here, only at Feldman Chevrolet.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They got deals for everybody. Hit up my guy Goran, and he'll get you in the car of your dreams. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. Scan the QR code on the screen. Join them online at lesstanford.com. Les Stanford together. Let's ride.
What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy, joined by Spinmo Rax, Young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. We got Jeff Walker in the building. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. I did watch about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of Jared Goff's 12 pressures, according to NFL Pro and our boy Tanay. Listen, he knows he had a bad game. The entire offensive line had a bad game. There's a play where him, Decker, who's another veteran on this team, they didn't even know what the hell was going on. They're going to be better. They're going to be better.
They're going to be better. They will for sure.
I mean, they're 5-point favorites. Vegas knows.
Vegas knows.
They'll be better.
We're going to beat the Bears. Not worried about that.
Question, though, and I know it's week 1. Will John Morton be better?
He has to be. John Morton has to be better. Because those route concepts were bland, uninspiring, and kind of excessive. Like, Dan Campbell came out, he said that was the game plan. It was to go deep, and if it wasn't there, to drop off the ball. And that has been the game plan against the Packers the past 2 times that they've played them. And when you look at the pass charts from Jared Goff from those 2 times and those 2 victories against the Packers, it was extremely similar to what they did in those first games, or to what they did in this game. And so that I'm not too worried about. I think no matter who they have in at offensive coordinator, whether it be Johnny Morton, whether it be Ben Johnson, whether it be Jesus Christ, if the run game is not working, the Detroit Lions offense will not work. It is predicated off the run. They need to run the ball. They need to run the ball effectively. If they want to have good offensive games, if they want to look like what they have been, they need to run the ball. So it doesn't matter the routes. It doesn't matter the play calling. It doesn't. If they can't get push on the offensive line, the offense is not going to look good.
You're helping me do the show right now. We have Dan Campbell talking about that. They need to run the goddamn football. He was asked point blank today during the press conferences. Do we have that clip, Chris? Yes, sir.
Offensive line issues, so to speak. That probably had a big effect on the lack of the diminished running game. How imperative is it to get that going? Because it seems like everything starts with your running game.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. But we will. We will. We're going to be out there today, man. We're going to address it head on. We talked about it in walkthrough, the focus, the footwork, the little things, and we're going to make sure that we establish that today, day 1 in practice, and that we're on point with our footwork, man, our hat placement, all the little things, man. We're ID'd correctly. We're coming off the ball, and or if not, we'll do it again, and we'll get it right. We'll get it right, and we are going to be much better. We will be much better.
Now, I know we love Dan Campbell as the leader, the smiley guy in the media, making jokes, and the Applebee's commercials. We're fortunate enough to know a few players, have a few questions. Dan can get on your ass. Like, Dan can be an asshole. He's got that perfect balance. That's why he's like an excellent head coach.
That's why everybody loves him.
Yeah, it's not all smiles and bullshit. When you need to be criticized, he's going to criticize you. But because you know he loves you, you're able to take it in and be like, okay, he just needs me to get better. He wants me to get better. I guarantee you Dan Campbell's on their ass this week. I also guarantee you Hank Fraley, who's been known as one of the best offensive line coaches, on their ass this week. That's flat out embarrassing. And embarrassing, funny enough, the Bears are coming this week, and I think they're going to make an example out of them. Dad joke?
Dad joke. Bad dad joke.
Great dad joke.
Yeah, it's I agree, Dan, and I think they're going to be better. I expect them to be better. They need to be better, and they will be better. Like you said, it's kind of hard to be worse than what you did in that first game. You looked like absolute dog shit in pretty much every facet of the game except for like Sam Laporta and Tesla's catch and Jake Bates. But they need – I said it before the video. I'll say it again now. They need to run the ball. If you want this offense to work, if you want Jared Goff to look like he has in the past couple of years, if you want – these first-team All-Pros, you need to run the ball. We know that Jared Goff is predicated on things around him being well, and he's a great distributor of the rock, and the run game is a huge part of it. He's one of the best play-action quarterbacks in the National Football League. If you don't have a run game, you can't run play-action. And we saw, I was going to say yesterday, last week against the Green Bay Packers was a lot like the game in Tampa Bay last year.
Yeah.
You couldn't run the ball. It forces you to throw with Jared Goff. And when you can't run the ball effectively, they're bottled up in the red zone. You can't have these mesh-breaking route concepts in the red zone. You don't have enough room.
Become predictable, too.
And so you didn't score in the red zone even though you moved the ball better and you had the time of possession, just like you did against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But if you don't score touchdowns, you're not going to win the game.
If you can't run the ball, all you can really do is pass. And if you know you're passing, guess what? We got Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons.
Penario's back.
And obviously fucking Luke Van Ness on steroids. I mean, I don't know what happened to that guy. He definitely took a step forward, too. But yeah, it become a predictable offense, and I think on top of that too, like some of the route concepts as well. Like I know Dan kind of gave it to Doc a little bit today when he asked that question, but like if you watch the film, yeah, they were not that creative, and they took too long to develop on the field. And unfortunately too, like you can win games with Jared Goff. You can. I've always said that. But when it comes to like creating off script, creating off of when shit hits the fan. JG's kind of stuck in it. You can't relocate and recreate a pocket elsewhere. And that's why people say things got to be perfect for Jared Goff to work. And that's exactly what they mean, exactly what you saw this Sunday. We got some numbers on that too, actually, to be fair. And we'll get to them after we tell you guys about Lady Jane's.
Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, scalp massage, hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Listen, it's getting cold out there. Again, it was like 49 degrees when I woke up this morning. You're going to want to make sure your heater is working when winter gets here. Hit up Sharon. Scan the QR code on the screen. Book your appointment now. Free tune-up for DTE customers before the winter. Hit up Sharon for heating and cooling, water heaters, generators, anything you need. They're family-owned and operated since the 80s. Sharon's Heating and Cooling. And Jack's Car Wash. Speaking of great, accessible, and efficient, Jack's Car Wash, they are right over there. I'm looking at one right now, and you can get a free car wash if you text WSN to 888-522-1729 at any of their 40-plus locations in Michigan. You know Jack's Car Wash. You've seen Jack's Car Wash driving around. you can get a free one. Text WSN to 888-522-1729.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Ringside Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy by Spin More Reaction. Chris, Nicholas Koloff, Jeff Walker in the building. He's going to be helping us here soon, too. New intern. I'm going to send him a clip of Penei Sewell. The entire interview of Penei Sewell. It's up to him.
It's up to him.
I'm putting the show in his hands.
Find
something good out of that intern.
And anything from 20 to a minute and a half. You can find us a juicy bit and send it to Chris. This is your first. Don't fuck this up, kid.
Don't fuck this up, kid. Shout out to Jeff.
Shout out.
Another
Jeff.
Another Jeff. Jeffs do well here.
Jeffs do well here. Dude.
Jeffs do. What a loser.
Nice. And he likes Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of doo-doo, according to the Underdog, and I went and did the actual math. According to Underdog, Jared Goff is 0-19-1 without Ben Johnson and Sean McVay.
Oh, come on!
Yeah.
Not great, Bob.
Not great, Bob.
Baby and a foul.
You look at no, that's not true.
It's not true because they won 3 games
without.
You were there for the first one.
Yeah.
But what is true.
Ben Johnson was on the team, but he wasn't calling plays. Dan Campbell was calling plays.
Even if you want technicality. So
and
if you want to take it from when, he didn't win.
Didn't win a single game with Jeff Fisher?
0-7 as a starter for the I think they were still the St. Louis
Rams, maybe.
Was he there for the first year at LA? I think he was there for the first year at LA. But either way, okay, let's look at that season, and let's look at when Ben Johnson got involved. It was after the Philadelphia game. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like Halloween. It was fucking horrible. The Pittsburgh game immediately after draw. That's when Ben Johnson got involved.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to take it from there, he is 0-16 without Ben Johnson, Sean McVay, Spinny. We talked about, and I think you saw a little bit this Sunday too, like we said, things need to be perfect around Jared Goff to be successful.
Mm-hmm.
I do think he's a much better version of the kid that got here and had security with him in Birmingham. But I think he saw a little bit of that this Sunday.
Yeah, that's why I kind of was aggressive with it on BDE, where I said I don't want to hear a single person ever mention Jared Goff in the same breath as Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen ever again. But we know, like, if you don't have his balls and cock in your mouth, like I was trying to think of another word, couldn't.
Pee-pee, wiener. Sausage.
If you don't have them in your mouth, then you understand that he has some things that hold him back, and it's okay. Everybody does. But the number one thing is he's kind of not mobile in the pocket. And his inability to maneuver around pressures or escape a distressed pocket and still deliver a good ball on the run consistently is something that's going to show up if the offensive line is not serious. So you need that offensive line to prove not only in the run game, but for the comfortability of Jared Goff. And even that, Johnny Morton will understand that, and he's going to shape his play calling around that. And that's what I don't want to say what you have to do, but it's what you should do. You should shape your play calling to the skill set of your quarterback and his ability. And Jared Goff, it's not like he played a bad game. It was just he had a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah. Actually, I will say about Jared Goff this Sunday. Like
he didn't. It's not on him. I don't blame Jared Goff.
He didn't
have
a bad game. It's not. Yeah, you can't really fault him for much. If your expectation was for Jared Goff to fucking roll out and throw across his body, then you're in the wrong.
You can be
because that was never gonna fucking happen. What he did was take what was there, and it was unfortunately the check down Charlie, and that's what he did. 39 attempts, fucking 10 of them went to Gibbs for 30 yards for an NFL record low. Yeah. He averaged 3.3 yards per completion. I think that's the 5th lowest of his career ever, which is crazy to think he had lower games than that.
Yeah, if you are a person that thinks Jared Goff has the same ability as Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, or Lamar Jackson, then you can be upset with him and what he did in that first game against the Packers. Because if you expected him to be extremely mobile and move around the pocket and throw off the run very well to find guys in small windows in the Packers defense while avoiding the rush and making plays happen, that's your expectations.
Yeah.
We know what Jared Goff is, and so we can't blame him for his performance or whatever you want to say because he did what he was able to do, and the offensive line let him down.
Yeah, they did big time. I even say John Morton let him down too.
Yeah,
and I hope they all learn from it. I'm not throwing this season in the dumpster. I'm not throwing them in the dumpster. I know people are already talking about fire this and fire. I mean, it's week 1, guys, and you got to admit the Packers are probably going to be a good team. Tomorrow's going to be tested that, by the way, too.
if you can't run the ball, you can't protect the quarterback, you're not going to make it really any quarterback look good.
Mm-hmm.
But, there were times where we saw the stat from our guy Al where he had over 3 seconds to get rid of the ball on average, which is much more than
that's what I'm looking at, John.
Needed. And, that's John Morton has to acknowledge that and be like, okay, we got to run, smaller route concepts.
DNC is not going to lie. 50-year-old Aaron Rodgers is more mobile.
That is true.
That's a correct statement.
Pretty much, I'd say the least mobile quarterbacks in the NFL are Jared Goff and Joe Flacco.
Yeah, Joe Flacco more mobile too. Remember he had like a 30-yard run last year.
He was moving around the pocket very well.
This is why I know I got flack for it, and I get it. We host a show here in Detroit for Detroit fans. But I was like, I probably would take Jordan Love over Jared Goff because I don't need fucking everything to be perfect. Who has better wide receiving core? The Green Bay Packers, the Detroit. Yeah, exactly. Who has better running backs?
Jared Goff.
It's just. I think you saw it a little bit Sunday. But, again, he's our guy. I'm not going to – I said this before, too. I don't know
Who's
if
got
it's
a
on this
better
show.
offensive line?
Packers.
It's got to be.
And that's so – it's a weird to fucking say, but it's true.
It's got to be.
It's true. Right now it is.
And that could change.
I think, at a certain point in the season that may lean towards the Detroit Lions, but, they've had the same continuity. The continuity we bitched about – or not bitched about, but we fucking, we loved about last year's Detroit Lions offense. That's what the Green Bay Packers have with that entire offensive line and their play caller being their head coach and Matt LaFleur.
We won 6 of 7 against Green Bay before this game.
6-7.
But that's not the reason why I said that. It's because I wanted to ask you, we just talked about the offensive line. Who has the better defensive line?
Packers. For sure.
Without a doubt.
And now,
not even question.
Going into that is why we've been so successful the last 6-7 games here is because of our offensive and defensive line, and those are the two biggest question marks on this team. That's why it wasn't that you lost in Green Bay. It's how you lost. You got pushed around. If you don't respond, I will say all shit's gonna break loose. If your defensive line gets pushed around by the Bears O-line, their new and improved Bears O-line, and your offensive line can't block Montez Sweat, I'm gonna freak out a little bit. Because it doesn't matter what J-Mo can do, St. Brown can do, Jahmyr Gibbs can do. If you do not block, you will never be successful. If Aiden Hutchinson's not getting to the quarterback, this D-line is garbo. And Kirby Joseph won't have a bunch of interceptions. Terrion Arnold's going to look like Terrion from week 1 of last year. Then you have DJ Reed, who came from a good Jets team, not looking like a cornerback 1. Everybody looks horrible if you're getting pushed around. Mm-hmm. And they need to respond. Everybody knows that. And I think they will.
Yeah, it's the most important aspect of football is the trenches. And the Packers dominated. The Packers dominated you on both sides of the ball in the trenches. Can't have that happen against the Bears. Aiden Hutchinson needs to have more than 1 sack.
Yeah.
He needs over a sack. I want a sack and a half or more from Aiden Hutchinson against the Chicago Bears. He has to.
Yeah.
And that
let's talk about that next.
You look at Aiden Hutchinson and Penei Sewell, and this is how we talk about him. If Hutch doesn't get a sack every game, he failed. If Penei Sewell allows more than 1 pressure a game, he failed. That is the standard with these two guys. When you look at them at the point of attack, they are 2 of the best line players in the National Football League. And the expectation for them is so high. And now with I don't want to say bare bones, but with the downgrade of that unit, the offensive line, it's even more on the shoulders of Penei Sewell, and he cannot allow that. And now with Noah Lee McNeil and with just Marcus Davenport, it's on Aiden Hutchinson even more to get to the quarterback. So those guys need to perform fairly or unfairly, justly or unjustly. Those are the expectations that are on Aiden Hutchinson and Penei Sewell. And if they don't perform as first-team All-Pros every single game, you might lose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know last year Jared Goff had I remember Border tried, and I love you, Border. I'm not bragging at it all, but I remember he brought up Jordan Love has more time to throw versus Jared Goff, and it's but it depends on the system, right? Jared Goff's system is 2.5 seconds, get that thing out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Remember Tom Brady, that's the one thing he was great at too. Mobile quarterbacks, it's gonna look like they have a little bit more time to throw, but they're really just back there fucking
running around,
yeah, sitting the play. Yeah, at that time, that's where we kind of look at Johnny Moe too. It's you gotta fucking
You'd think he would have known that, but now he does. We knew.
Remember, he wanted to be more vertical. What did I say?
Probably not.
That's not our guy's strong suit.
Probably not a good
idea. Why
idea.
are we doing that?
Yes.
I fucking said that. People fucking killed me for it.
No.
I just want to be good. I don't try to fucking rag on anybody. I'm not going to fucking ask a fucking turtle to win a race for me. You know what I'm saying?
Doc got killed today for asking that.
You did. Because to be honest with you, Nick, I love Dan, but yeah, he probably a little like fucking mad at himself for that.
That's when people react like that.
We say something true.
It's because they know that that's true.
Yeah.
And yes, why would you divert from anything that worked the past 2 years?
It doesn't make sense.
It's his strong suit. It's what he's very good at, and that's what you got to do. And I believe that hopefully they take care of business.
Yeah, I think they're smart enough.
Props to you for saying that. Honestly, I forgot that you literally said that about the routes. I don't think we brought it up Monday, to be honest.
No, we did not.
So that good on you for saying that. But I'm saying everyone saw something in the chat. Nick just likes to crash out. I don't like to crash out. It's the fact that everybody's saying like, oh, it's one game. All right, no big deal at all. It's how you lost the game was the big deal to me.
Mm-hmm.
The reason you've been so successful the last 2 seasons is, being able to stop the run, getting turnovers when you got pressure, and then boom, offensive line being dominant. If our offensive line plays like it did, the Detroit Lions won't win a game.
Yeah.
Jared Goff will not win you games on his own like that, out of pressure, getting to the outside. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And if you don't see that, and when I raise my blood pressure a little bit in here, it's because I'm reading things I disagree with wholeheartedly, and I'll come to you and I will say the truth.
Real quick before we go to break, this is from Tuggernauts, by the way. Shout out. Says, I'm sorry, but I don't think. Oh, that's actually the wrong one I wanted to read. He had another good one. Talking about the performance from the other NFC North teams. Did they give us any hope? No.
No, they're both.
No.
Shit.
Yeah, because we looked worse.
We looked worse.
At the end of the day, we looked worse.
And it was against a better team.
Doesn't mean we won't beat them and shit like that, but like we looked worse. I can't, like when Neil was saying, like, I'm happy after watching one. No. We looked worse than both those teams.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sit here and say it's one game for the Detroit Lions and then have a strong fucking takeaway from that one. It just doesn't make sense to do. But when we get back, maybe some strong takeaways on Nathan Hudson. Expectations for him. Do we need to change that? We'll talk about that in Mo, but first tell us about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like every single Planet Fitness in the world if you got the Black Card. In club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Ball looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsAndSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep. Shout out our guy, Dr. Pierce. He's in, I think he's in Lake Tahoe right now, actually. And he's going to, I think he's going to join BDE on Friday. So make sure you guys tap in. Give him a call at 248-426-9944. All of his trips powered by Michigan Sports and Spine and MRI of Southfield.
Power trip, you're saying?
Power trip.
Power trip. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Live, WoodwardSports.com. I'm Eazy. Watch more Raxter, Chris, Nicholas, Koloff. Be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. More importantly, like the stream so Chris can keep his job. Jeff, you send that to Chris? You send that to me? You got it to Chris? All right. Intern Jeff listened to the Penei Sewell audio piece. He grabbed the most clippable moment in his opinion. Chat, I'll be fair about it, too. Penei's not the best interview.
Not a great interviewee.
So it is a tough assignment, but we'll judge what he came up with. You guys need to help us. Give us a grade 1 through 10 once we get this one.
Jeff kind of looks like Penei Sewell.
Jeff does kind of. He looks like a mini Eazy.
Like
I look like a mini Penei, so
yeah.
I'll take it.
Yep.
Appreciate you, Eazy. I was talking the entire NFC North, NFC, not just the division.
And I got a super chat in there from B Smith 4593.
Shout out.
So he says, Spenny, love the hat, brother. Are you going to the home opener? If not, come with my buddy and I. My treat. Seats are awesome. Think about it. Dude, I will think about that. I'll let you know for sure.
Badass.
I don't know if we're going to do – I know me and Justin are doing a lot for Wings coverage. We're going to be doing post-game shows for all the games. But I don't know if we're going to do a watch party for their home opener because it's got the whole release and stuff like that. But – yeah, I would love to do that. So I'll definitely let you know. That would be sweet.
We got Jeff's clip?
Yep.
All right, Jeff.
Big moment.
Big moment.
You guys have run the ball so efficiently here for 3 years going. Just how frustrating was it on Sunday to not be able to get that going, and how vital is that on Sunday to reestablish the run game?
Yeah, I mean, it was very frustrating just because we know who we are, what we want to be, and personally, I've said it multiple times, I prefer going forward than backwards. So, yeah, but again, we have 17 more opportunities, bounce back, and prove ourselves right.
Personally,
good job, Jeff.
Good job, Jeff. I don't even take away from anything he said. My takeaway from watching that clip was the fucking irritation he had to even talk about that shit. And that's what excites me. The fact that he's fucking annoyed to even fucking talk about struggles in the run game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to fucking answer these questions. Like, this should not be the fucking scenario we're in right now.
Easy. Contrary to popular belief, it's not the Mad Packs that keeps me so calm. I'm looking at the faces and the body language of these guys, of Dan Campbell, of Penei Sewell, of this offensive line, of Taylor Decker, and the way they talk about this. That's why I'm not harping on it too much. That's why I'm not freaking out. That's why I'm not making these videos like, this offensive line sucks, we gotta fix it. No, these guys are pissed. These guys know they fucked up. They know they had a bad game. Dan Campbell knows it. Hank Fraley knows it. Every single member of that offensive line, including their leader, Penei Sewell, know it. They're going to go out there and they're going to impose their will on the Chicago Bears. I am not worried about it at all. They know they fucked up. They're mad they fucked up. They're better than that, and they're going to come out there and they're going to take care of business now. They have to, and we'll start raising suspicions if they go out there again against the Bears and look like shit. But I don't expect that. I think they're pissed. They know they fucked up. They're going to go out there and they're going to take care of business.
Is there anything? Nah, I can't even say that, dude. I would, for entertainment sakes, I'm going to ask, like, were they maybe looking ahead to the Ben Johnson game? No, this team, no, goddamn, no, they weren't.
No.
And you also, the Green Bay Packers are another division rival, too, and they fucking hate them
You think they're looking ahead of the Packers?
We just lost, man.
Ben Johnson's not that important.
We just lost.
Yeah, they got punked. They got punched in the mouth. They went out there, and the Packers punched them in the mouth, and they didn't have an answer for it. And so they fell flat on their ass. And now you got to go back out there, and you got to swing back against the Bears. Because you goddamn know that they're going to bring it as well.
Goddamn right.
You goddamn know that Ben Johnson is going to have them juiced up to go on the Ford Field and try to win that game.
The thing with this, and John Moe, like I do want to see the offensive, the routes, just, I don't know, be more golf-friendly. But the thing about, like, regardless of anything, the reason why, like, it's real. I mean, I'm dead ass.
He can make most of the throws that I give him.
He make most of the throws that we give him, for sure. But, like, the thing with this line, why it is frustrating, too, is, like, you don't fucking need all that.
No.
Like, the manpower you have, you could just fucking run the ball down their throat all game long.
Yes.
Like, there shouldn't be a fucking, like, you should have to get cute with it. At the end of the day, with a Penei Sewell, a guy you weaponize in the run game, should be able to run the fucking ball as much as you want.
Mhm.
And averaging 2.1 yards is what Dan Campbell said. I think the math works out to 2.2. But either way, that should be the fucking case. That's insane. I mean, we're talking about Jahmyr Gibbs being top 3 running back in the league. You said he's the best running back in the National Football League. 2.2 yards a carry?
Not great.
That's awful.
Could not run up the middle at all. It's got to be addressed. It's got to be corrected, and I believe it will be. Nick, how you feeling about your leader's comments? I don't like it. I want him more pissed off.
No, I mean...
Was that a good Nick impression? No.
I saw a comment in there.
I did see that too. That was funny as fuck. I'm sorry. It's only funny because I know you.
I know which
pissed
one
you
is.
off.
I know.
All right. I guess my thing would be to respond to you guys responding to it. I think I would say, yeah, everybody's pissed off, and I have more faith in some of the best players on this team to respond more than the guys that aren't the best players on this team. The young guys that are still not proven, I don't know how they'll respond yet. Obviously, Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes drafted these guys, so they believe in them. A Mahogany, a right guard in Ratledge. But I think the big thing to me is, and I hate to harp on this, but your 33-year-old center who took a step back last year might have just taken another step back. And I think if you're getting beat up the middle, it is so hard in the NFL, specifically with a quarterback in Jared Goff. You're going to have a hard time winning ball games. So I need Graham Glasgow to have the best game out of, hopefully all 5 of these guys. I want to see Graham Glasgow be the guy in the middle getting a push better than anybody else. And that's my biggest takeaway. I want Graham to be a goddamn beast on Sunday.
Yeah.
At home.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Tom Beckman, John Morton using 1967 Jets playbook.
That's not a crazy take at all. You need Graham. Center is the most important position on the offensive line.
Yeah.
And you need stability there. That's why it hurts with Frank. And like I said, if everything was perfect, Frank Ragnow would be playing center right now. But he wasn't able to go. He tried to go. He gave everything he could. He couldn't do it. So they had to adjust on the fly.
And that's not what Jared Goff's good at.
No.
Not an on-the-fly guy.
Not on the fly guy.
Needs a fucking script.
Stability.
Can do it.
Can
but
do
you
it.
got to have everything else along with it.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about
can't compound the problems.
No.
You can have one problem that you can work around. Like I said, Jared Goff did a good job of getting the ball away.
Yeah.
And doing what he could to keep plays
Could've been a
alive.
worse game for sure.
But you can't have pressure up the middle and pressure from the outside while running deep, complex routes and not running the ball. Nobody would win like that except for like 4 guys. And we saw it, so you can't, everything can't go wrong. Everything doesn't have to be perfect for them to win games, but everything can't go wrong.
And you can't bank on landing one of 4 guys. So the people are saying like, replace Goff, it's just not gonna with who.
Mm-hmm.
You can't just go out there and say that. There's not like a viable option.
No.
And I know there's some people, and I respect you guys from listening to the show. I respect you guys as a fellow Detroit Lions fan, but you can't just fucking throw like random fucking names out there. It's not the reality we exist in. I do want to go to break and I want to have the Aiden Hudson conversation. I've been promising you it for the last 3 segments, and we haven't gotten to it, but we will. But first, let me tell you guys to tell Chris about Black Rock.
Black Rock.
About Black Rock Bar and Grill, a sizzle above the rest. Heartland, Novi, Canton, Ann Arbor, Utica, Davidson, Portage, all of the locations that you can enjoy Black Rock Grill, whether it's with a date. Thanks to Black Rock and their gift card, I'm gonna take my lovely lady out there for a nice little dinner. And you can go with the fellas. It's got that kind of atmosphere too with the bar. You can do a draft party there. There's so much you can do, but make sure every time you go that not only are you getting some delicious food and the cheesecake that's heavyweights approved, by the way, but also mention Woodward Sports so you get 20% off your food bill. Help make that great tasting food just a little cheaper. Black Rock Bar and Grill, ready, set, sizzle.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Hey, Tony, what's up, bro?
Same circus, different clowns.
For sure. You want the usual, the big zip?
You know me too well.
I threw a little something extra in there for your ma.
Oh,
Hope
man.
she's doing all right.
Ay, guy, sei un santo. You're a saint.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next time, okay?
Grazie.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, you know, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
Let's give it up for David Tully, everybody. David Tully. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Breaking news. September 27th, the Woodward Heavyweights will be hosting the Jars Skate Jam. It's in Madison Heights, 1035 12 Mile Road, Madison Heights 48071. Skaters were throwing down at Jars Madison Heights with street style course, live music, and stash bags flying all day. Cash is on the line. Tricks get paid. Are you win? Skate for the stack. Format jam style competition judged by guest skaters. Cash prizes. Cash for tricks. Best skater overall takes the top prize.
Hot tatted skater chicks.
Athlete registration. Free and open to skateboards. 21 and only. 21 plus only. Registration opens at 4 p.m. Limited spots. First come, first dropped in.
21 plus over, I would assume. Not only.
21 plus only. What?
21. Oh, yeah. 21 plus only. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
21 up and over, yeah.
Free weed and hot skater chicks. I'm so down.
He was a skater boy.
You ready to listen to a lot of alt rock?
Me?
Down.
Growing up, I did, actually. One of my best friends, shout out to my boy Colin, lived like 2 doors down. He was the only white boy in the neighborhood. And you know, I went to one day he was getting beat up, and I was like, hey, leave him alone.
I've been on an alternative kick this summer. I'm listening to a lot of alternative.
Shout out
Yeah, he put me on, like Green Day. That's kind of hit. Green Day and
Jimmy Eats World.
Something Boulevard. On the Ocean Avenue,
Oh, yeah.
where I used to sit and talk to you. We're both 18. It felt so right.
Sleeping all day, staying up all night.
What is that?
Yellow Card.
Yellow Card.
Ocean
yeah.
Avenue.
Oh, you know what else? I actually really like that other song too. I'm addicted to you.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's all I got.
There's a lot of, you should listen to The Strokes. The Strokes have a lot of really good songs. Great band.
I'll check them out, dude.
Arctic Monkeys is really good too.
Remember something wild? My son Bryson really only likes like old music.
And he loves Barry Sanders.
And he loves Barry. Oh, I got him Barry Sanders.
He's an old
Yeah.
soul.
Yeah.
Dude's gonna. Bryson's gonna.
He's got an old soul
Bryson's
for
gonna
sure.
pull
dude.
hose, dude.
He is, because he's gonna be different than every other dude.
Yeah.
He's gonna be putting him on like old music, like what's this? Like
Luther
never heard of
Vandross.
Frank Ocean.
Yeah, he's gonna have a jazz collection.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. He'd be like alternative.
He's gonna be a bourbon guy when he grows up.
Yeah, probably, dude. He's probably a bourbon guy at 12. The kid's different.
Shout out Bryson.
Shout out Bryson.
Any ska bands? We can listen to some ska. I'm a real big Fish fan. I am a
look like
huge Streetlight Manifesto fan.
That's a great name.
Yeah, I really want to see them live. They're still touring. I know a lot of Streetlight Manifesto songs. Cage the Elephant's good.
I'm sending a video of Aiden Hutchinson to Christopher. I apologize.
Is anybody in the chat fans of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard?
Sounds like a porno.
That does kind of sound like a porno. They're like an alternative band, kind of more like hyper punk alternative stuff. They're good.
Red Hot Chili Peppers are good too.
Red Hot Chili Peppers are good.
But I didn't listen to those guys till I was like older, like now.
Are they alt-rock?
Same thing with Sublime. But Sublime wasn't this like
Sublime's
skating
good.
game I used to play.
Got some songs,
Yeah. You know what's crazy? They like asked that guy about, because it sounds like there's something behind the lyrics. He's like, nah, I just fucking.
Just like smoking weed.
I was just riffing. Yeah, I was just writing shit and going.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Them songs like hit though. Like that means something. Shit means something to me. He's talking about literal fucking nonsense. Kind of crazy.
So
to me.
is Tame
Wait.
Impala just like is that alt rock kind of ish, or is that just alternative?
Tame Impala is like
Alternative.
It's alternative, but it's like electric alternative because they use a lot of synths and different things like that. I love Tame
Just one guy.
That's the one we were tripping out, remember? So we made an all-night drive from Stick's wedding back down to where we stay.
The less I know, the better.
Dude,
I don't know any of the words.
Banger.
I want
to
to
get anybody with the most basic trivia and say, did you know Tame Impala is just one guy?
It's just one guy.
Yeah.
He's a musical genius. He
Wait,
is
wait.
dropping a new album pretty soon.
Yeah, I think next month.
I want to go watch the doc clip, but I want to close. I don't want to close the stream. Speakeasy Sports might say Mercedes again. I don't want to miss it. How do you say the plural of Mercedes?
Mercedes. Mercedes. A pack of Mercedes.
Would it be like the same way you just put like apostrophe there, like just Mercedes?
Mercedes. It would just be
the plural of Mercedes.
Multiple Mercedes.
They drive Mercedes.
They're driving Mercedeses.
See?
They're driving Mercedeses. They're driving Mercedes.
They're driving a moose.
They're driving. Yeah.
Mercedes.
Okay, so if moose or wait, no, that's the one that doesn't make sense because if goose is geese, moose has to be meese. But you just say moose.
So is Mercedes just Mercedes?
Is it like a mouse-mice situation? Like maybe it's Mercedes and then
Mercedes?
Mercedes?
Mercedes is the best for sure.
Or is it goose geese like Mercedes?
Nick, say the plural of Mercedes. There's a lot full of
Mercedes.
Mercedes? This guy's just throwing wrenches into I like Mercedes.
Truly, right now, guys, I'm stoned so we can play the Aiden Hutchinson video. It's just taking forever to load. It's going.
Chuck Schenk says King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard is my stripper name. That's pretty. And now heading to the stage.
All right, Nick, I want to go to you on this before we get the clip. Actually, while we're waiting for the clip,
talk to me
because you are a Michigan fan. You're an Aiden Hutchinson stan. You said he was better than Micah Parsons. Where you at with that performance last week?
I thought he was going to break the sack record last season. I thought Aiden Hutchinson didn't do enough in this game because they put all the eggs in the Aiden Hutchinson basket going into the season. You know, like, yeah, you're going to get double teamed. Yes, you are going to get triple teamed even when the running back comes and chips. But every single time, Aiden Hutchinson needs to beat his guy, like, just flat out. I mean, obviously it's not going to be a 100% hit rate, but you know what I mean. And Aiden Hutchinson didn't play well enough, and they better not drop him in pressure. And they said that they won't.
Yeah, I don't need to see that.
Did they? Yes. He said that he won't.
Hutch did?
Hutch was like, I ain't dropping back in pressure.
Yeah.
You won't see that again.
None fucking third down.
Not like multiple times.
Watched it on all
both
42. Yeah, and one of them would have been a fucking first down, maybe even a touchdown. But fucking Jordan Love made the wrong read. We do have Hutch, though, talking about last week's performance and this week's upcoming one as well.
Keith Galaro, Mercedes-Benzes.
Mercedes-Benzes.
But we're not talking. We're calling just
Benzes.
Mercedes.
Packer
I think it's Mercedes or Masood.
What? That sounds like a terrorist. We found General Masood.
Not today, Eazy.
Well, that's not what. All right, Nick, come on.
Play the video.
Tough week. Is that something good to look forward to?
For sure, yeah. We want to deliver for the fans and deliver for our home crowd.
How did you evaluate your first game?
Yeah, it was a tough game for the team for sure, you know. But we're gonna bounce back this week.
Yeah, personally.
Yeah, I feel like just didn't feel like a ton of opportunities were there, and we got behind the 8 ball a little bit on the team, and so kind of go into a little bit more of conservative mode on offense, and so didn't have some of those late game opportunities that you sometimes have. But yeah, you know, I'm just moving on to week 2, and I'm hopeful, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
I'm not sure if you got a chance to see the Bears Monday Night Football. Just what your thoughts on them? Just your thoughts on going against, you know, Ben Johnson. And what do you think? You know, just him, the history you guys have here. What do you anticipate that being like with him coming back and just that adding to the rivalry that you guys already have with Chicago?
Yeah, it's gonna be a ton of fun, man. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I know this game's gonna have a lot of hype and just with the connection, and we're gonna be ready on Sunday.
Have you had moments in your career where maybe you suffered a loss, but it helped your team better in the long run because you kind of went through it and went through the adversity?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Have you had moments in your career where a loss ended up being a good thing for a team long term?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is, This happened in 23 against Seattle. This happened last year against the Buccaneers. This year we have the early loss to the Packers. And, yeah, I mean, I think everybody thought the world was falling apart there for a little bit, and then we came back. So that's my expectation for the squad.
Aiden, is there comfort in this because you guys have responded before after adversity?
For sure, yeah.
I just want to say this part, and I love obviously all these players.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell included.
He's not a player.
They keep bringing up the Tampa game. We were in the Tampa game. They brought up the Seahawks game. That went to overtime.
Back and forth. They
brought the 1-6 start. Like, these were close games. That's not what happened Sunday. But I understand the way they have to articulate it. They got to do that. But, like, it just feels like they're trying to gaslight us a little bit. Like, bro, that's not what
they've definitely been gaslighting us all summer, too.
Yeah, they have. It's gaslight summer.
You also had elements of success,
I saw his
too.
eyes, dude.
What were you saying, Chris?
You also had elements of success in those games. Like, this was a game you got dominated.
Yeah.
Like, the Bucks game was literally just, it was working, just run the ball. Why'd you stop? Why was Goff throwing it 45 times? Like, this was like nothing. Nothing. No run game, no pass game, nothing.
After losing in the NFC Championship game, blowing a 17-point lead, and then losing to a rookie in a game at home, you had Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes hitting the media and saying,
"Acknowledge me."
Seriously, like, they were doing victory laps. Like, not the time to do it when you get asked serious questions. They're saying, "Oh, why do we need another edge?" Well, week 1, it looked like you did. So, yeah, people are going to ask you about it continuously. I think the players will play better, but, yeah, I didn't agree with that. Spenny set me off when he said that, because I do agree that they were gaslighting a little bit.
They were gaslighting, for sure.
They were gaslighting.
Saying we're good and then not sacking Jordan Love once, that's not good.
Yeah.
So that was gaslighting. But whatever. I don't like being lied to. Weezy D313 with a super chat in there. He says, we have a bottom 3 IQ fan base. Also, we found out Alex...
I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Yeah. Shout out.
All right. Continue the goddamn video.
Here, do you want to just go to break? We're up against it and then continue?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm down with that. Let me take you guys up to Massage Chair Parlor.
Yeah.
Massage Chair.
It's not really Massage Chair Parlor. I don't know why I threw Parlor in there. It just sounded right. But MassageChairhouse.com is a website you guys need to go to schedule an appointment with my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. He's got the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest. Why he's got the #1 massage chair review channel in the country. Go check the interweb. Scan the QR code to visit MassageChairhouse.com or go see him in person at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road in beautiful Bloomfield Hills. Massage Chair House. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
The backs are hot, and the weather's getting hotter. Summertime in the D with Detroit's big hitters, Woodward Sports.
Mad Packs. That's it. No, I'm just kidding. Go to getmadpacks.com and you can get any.
Just not laughing.
You can find any location around you that carries the best product in the state, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, Boom Shock Lock Tarantulas, the THCA, Blizzard Back Infused Moon Rocks, or any of their top shelf strains. Go to getmadpacks.com. to find a store near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
You should have gave me a warning there, brother. It's raw dog my eyes like that. Yo. Oh. Stick in the worst. That's not anything you can explain to.
You
It's the guy
can't
to be
explain it
there.
at all. Yeah, it wasn't even that funny either. It was just you
It was
laughing.
fucking hilarious. Welcome back to
I
What
was
Awaits
pretty- I
Live
was pretty
on
high,
Sports.com. We're laughing because Stick says Jordan Love has 188 yards. Man, he destroyed us.
Yeah, he did.
Well, can I like? Where do I have to sign up? What level of high do I have to get to be that delusional about shit?
Dude,
I want to be there, dude.
It's gaslighting. Neil and Stick gaslight more than anybody I've ever met, dude. It's crazy.
Fucking A, dude.
It's crazy.
He also said, "I love you, Stick," but
Love
this
you,
shit's just
Stick.
funny to me. He said the game they had more yards, more first downs, more time of possession, allowed 250 yards of offense, but yeah, blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yeah, that's
we,
what
we,
it was. But
we watched the same game, dude.
the refs looked at the score like, actually, the Lions win this one because
yeah, because they dominated the time of possession. Yep.
By the way, that's going to be the case when all you could fucking do is check down the ball.
Yep.
And you have to take every single down to get a first down. It is what it is. Let's hear how Aiden Hutchinson's going to fix that.
Hutch.
I think we're built for it, and I think if you look at history, it's what we've done.
Do you enjoy going against a dynamic quarterback like Caleb Williams, a guy that moves around a lot, and you get your chances, but sometimes it's hard to get them?
Do I enjoy it? Yeah, the quarterbacks are just getting faster and faster, huh? No, it'll be fun. He's a competitor, and we're going to get after it.
Dan was talking about, you getting chipped and double teamed constantly. Just how difficult is it to kind of stay engaged and keep showing up play after play when you got multiple guys defending you?
Yeah, it was, thought they had a good game plan, but I think we're going to have an answer for it this week, and I think we're going to make our own adjustments, and, I'm sure it will still be there, but I think the whole goal is to not get frustrated, don't let it get in your head, keep rushing, and we'll be all right.
How do you learn from those chips and double teams? How maybe I'm not going to get in the pocket, but how do I help my guys out? What can you learn from those?
I think the biggest thing to learn from them is you have to make the most out of your one-on-one opportunities when they're going to be a lot fewer in the game, but once they're there, you got to take advantage of it.
To what extent do you think you'll recognize the familiar stuff on Sunday from Ben Johnson, having gone up against it over the last few years?
Yeah, I'm sure he'll have some trickery mixed in there or some different plays in that first 15, but I'm hoping I'll get the rhythm of the offense once we get into it.
How many times do you think you really were just one-on-one in the last game? Maybe just off the top of your head.
If I were to think about it, I would say, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times, I think. It wasn't a lot of, like I said, it's, we just, defense, we let up points early, and it's like we got behind the 8 ball, and when you get in that mode on defense, offense gets conservative, and you get less obvious passing downs where you can just ping your ears back and go. So it's just, I think we're going to bounce back, and it's, we got to start better on defense, and if it's going to be a low-scoring game, we got to do our part, and we didn't on those first couple of drives. I'm happy with how we played in the second half, though. I'm happy with how we responded, and it gives me hope, going into this game.
When people think of Ben Johnson,
I just need him to perform, man.
How much more can we take out of that shitty performance in week 1? You can only dissect it so much. If you ask pretty much anybody outside of Jake Bates and Sam Laporta, hey, what do you guys got to do for next week? We got to get better. It was ass. We're better than that. We're going to be better than that. Like hockey players, you got to get pucks deep. You got to attack the net. You got to check hard, finish your checks, get shots at the goal. Like, you can't really say much more after you got your ass whooped and embarrassed. You got to be better. You got to perform better. You're better than that. They all expect it. They all know they're going to do it, and so do I. So, Hutch, yeah, it's on him. And I know that, there was the whole narrative going around, which I hated, which pressures are more important than sacks. I was like,
Yeah, definitely not more.
I don't know.
They're good to have.
They're good to have, but
They're not more
both of
important than
those
sacks.
are literally only Aiden Hutchinson. So if he's not pressuring the quarterback, the Lions' defense is not pressuring the quarterback. It goes as he goes, so he's got to be better.
That is your GM's choice to have it that way.
Yep.
You know,
That's the
that
part
is
that
that
hurts.
is how it's been. That is how this team has been styled. This is how this team has been functioned. So that is why the weight of the world is on Aiden Hutchinson's shoulders every single defensive possession, because that is the roster that you've constructed. That's the style you've chosen to play. So while we can criticize Aiden Hutchinson, I think it's also fair to factor that in.
Yeah.
Not to cut him a pass, because 0 tackles, not acceptable no matter what.
Well, the other thing, too, is like last year, he was on pace to break the record. But last year, and we talked about it. We didn't hide away from it. We celebrated every single week. When Thursday, the the injury report would come across.
Both tackles out.
Yeah. Oh, another second string left tackle.
Yeah.
Oh, another second string left. Oh, the third string left tackle. Like, it was like, was that the reason for success? Like, is Hutch do the reel in expectations a little bit, or no? Because they are triple teaming them every single time, or not triple team, but at least chipping them, triple teaming them. It's a weird place to live because like the JJ Watts of the world was getting triple team, double team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Micah Parsons, did we not triple team him enough? Did we not chip him enough?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Tom Bagman in the Woodward Sports Chat says, "Who the fuck is that guy in the background? Jump scare." That's our guy Jeff. He's helping us out now. He's going to be a part of the show.
He'll be on.
We'll get him on last 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He's learning how to TD right now. So at last 10 minutes, we'll have him on. We'll have him introduce himself to the people. We appreciate him hopping in. We're excited to have him as a part of the show. He passed his first test, so it's very good.
Yeah.
And like I said, he likes Star Wars, so it's +1 in my book already.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Star kid.
Weezy D313 is not getting chipped and triple teamed every play. Fuck out of here. He actually was getting chipped every play.
They're for sure focusing everything they have on Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Every single offensive coordinator's first bullet point when they play the Detroit Lions is going to be Aiden Hutchinson. Don't let him ruin the game. Block him as much as you can, and then worry about everybody else. But that's what, the territory comes with, and he has to be better than that. We hold him. You don't think every single defensive coordinator or offensive coordinator that walks in a Green Bay game, they got Micah Parsons up there. Every single offensive coordinator walks in a Cleveland Browns game, they got Myles Garrett up there, TJ Watt up there, Max Crosby up there. Like that's what those guys are, and they still have success, and they still do what they got to do. So Hutch has got to break through, fairly or unfairly. The entire fate of the Detroit Lions defense is dependent on Aiden Hutchinson sacking the quarterback, and he's got to do it.
And to be fair, too, like we were getting our asses kicked so bad that they were running the ball the entire way through like the second half. Jordan Love only threw the ball like 22 times.
Yeah.
He didn't get that many opportunities to rush the passer.
Yep. For sure. And that's, that does suck. You can't sack the quarterback if they're not throwing the ball.
No.
But at the beginning of the game, when you have those opportunities, you got to make the most out of them.
That game sucked, dude.
Game sucked all around. I'm not blaming Hutch. I mean, he needs to be better. Everybody needs to be better, though. That's you can say that about everybody. So, yeah. Steve Lehman says, Timu Eazy. Shane D said, we used the Timu clone machine, LOL. Antonio Esparza says Star Wars sucks. So he's a Bears fan and he doesn't like Star Wars. It's fair. Steve Lehman says, holy shit, they cloned Eazy. It went a little wrong, but it's still a clone.
I'll take it.
Oh,
I'm honored.
fuck. That's funny.
I'm honored. Actually,
shout out to our guy, Jeff. My name's Jeff. And he's not Mexican either. He's the same as Eazy. Racially ambiguous. We don't know what he is.
Dumbo, super chat.
Dumbo Jumbo, super chat, says, Jeff, what's your favorite Star Wars quote? So lean in on Chris. Tell us into the mic right there.
Whisper into Chris's ear.
What my favorite what?
Your favorite Star Wars quote.
Quote?
Yeah.
Luke, I am your father.
That's a good one.
That's a great poll.
Can't go wrong.
That's a great poll.
Kind of basic, Jeff, not going to lie.
That's kind of a tough question.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Do or do not. There is no try. That's probably mine.
You're a fucking super nerd if you have a favorite Star Wars.
That's not that. Everybody knows that one.
No, they don't.
All right.
I didn't know that one. Nick, do you know that one?
Which one?
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yoda.
Oh, that's another nerd.
Yoda. You know,
He said he was a nerd.
Everybody, if you've seen Star Wars, you know that quote.
I don't know, dude.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Yeah.
That's
I hate you. You turned her against me. Dude, that's... Oh, my God.
That's
I
the
might
speech that
watch
Dan Campbell should just give to fucking Hutch.
That's what Dan
Do
Campbell's
not try.
going to
It's
be.
over. I have the high
That's
ground.
Dan Campbell.
No.
That's Dan Campbell talking to Ryan Poles tomorrow pregame. You turned him against me. Ben Johnson? No. Okay.
Oh,
Kenny's-
Dumbo Jumbo says, no, you botched it. It's no, I am your father.
That's true. He doesn't say Luke. That is a what's it called?
Common misconception.
No, it's
Something effect.
something effect.
I know
Yeah,
what you're talking
Mendoza. No, not Mendoza.
about. Mandela?
Mandela effect.
Yes.
Yes. He doesn't say Luke. He just says, "No, I am your father."
That's crazy.
No, it's impossible. That's what he says. That's what he says after in response. That's not true. That's impossible. Luke's a bitch. I'm not a Luke fan.
Luke Skywalker?
Yeah, Luke Skywalker. I'm team
Cut
Team
that-
Anakin all the way.
Cut that
Dude.
and send that to Luke. Up his
Yeah.
yeah. Fuck you, Luke.
Weezy D313 says, Easy's half Moana, half Blade, half Zendaya. You're
I'll
on the
tell
mark.
you what, the one redeeming quality of the new Star Wars trilogy is that Luke isn't the worst Skywalker anymore. No. Even though Rey's not even a Skywalker. I'm Rey Skywalker. No, you're not, bitch. Like, shut
That
up.
is pretty funny that we had that Luke Skywalker was our intern.
And now we have literally a walker in the building.
No.
Oh.
Star Wars first
Star
day.
Wars first day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
His last name's Walker.
Shout out Team Eazy.
So we have a Luke and a Walker. Just not Skywalker. You should change that.
What?
He should legally change the name to Skywalker.
Luke?
No, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff?
Jeff Walker. Shout out Timu Easy, says Shane D. All right.
Dude, Timu Easy's running away with it.
Team Easy's a good one. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was gonna say something,
Just
but
call him
I thought
TJ?
I was gonna say it like
Was it-
seriously, but then I realized how it sounded. I was gonna say, should we call him hard because you're easy, he's hard.
Crazy.
You insulted my dad.
Oh yeah, that one was bad.
That was crazy.
All right, let's go to break on
Let's
that
collect
note.
ourselves.
Let me tell you about Loom Cannabis. Shout
my
out
sister?
Loom. I'm your sister. I'm your sister. I think it was hotter when I thought you were my sister. Make sure you go to Loom Cannabis. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. And listen, the Buzzin' drink was perfect for the summer, but it doesn't end there because they released an apple cider flavor. So for fall, you're at the cider mill, you're dealing with your stupid kids, you want to get high, you don't got to just sneak off into the corn and smoke a joint. You can sip on an apple cider Buzzin'. Go to Loom.com to find a store near you. Loom Cannabis. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. The boys of summer are ready to get back to the playoffs, and there's no better place to get your Tigers coverage than Woodward Sports. Join us all season long as we follow as our hometown Tigers claw and fight. Feel the roar with Woodward Sports.
You guys know the best drink in the game right now. It's Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. They just teamed up with Woodward Sports Network. Real vodka, real iced tea, no bubbles, just a clean, crisp sip that won't fill you up on game day. 100 calories, 4.5% alcohol. Perfect for tailgates, couch gates, wherever you're watching Detroit football. Honestly, guys, I could read you everything, but all you need to know is the first football Sunday. It was all Sun Cruiser, all my buddies. They were raving, ranting about it. Make sure you guys go check out Sun Cruiser Vodka. It is the best in the game.
Old white dude saying for sure. They were raving and ranting. They were hooting and hollering. They were sure causing a commotion.
Shitting right on the read.
Wow, that's
No,
a
that was
bar.
good.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yep, that's a good one.
I feel like that's good
Who do you
thing
think?
sticks-
Who do you think said that?
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Like when you're that's gaslighting.
I am the Senate.
That's gaslighting. I'm kind of yeah. Do it. I don't know.
That part's so stupid.
Please upload that fucking solo
Got
clip.
you, got you.
Please. I need
That's when he
that.
cuts off Count Dooku's head.
All right. We have clips from Dan Campbell's press conference. Chris, can you just roll them and react?
Roll them.
Roll it.
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Dan, relax.
They lost that you guys have the outside doubt, but after week one, after a new offseason, I'm not sure if you're familiar with all the opinions out there, but they are loud, as they seemingly always are. How much will that fuel your tank? How much will that fuel your message, if at all, this week to you?
You know what fuels my tank is losing, all right? That fuels me because I don't like losing. Our players don't like it. And you go back to work, man, and you get back to the basics of what you do, man, and you hit it head on. There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. We're all accountable. And if we want to win, we got to do the little things right and prepare that way. And then we got to play that way. So that's what gets me going.
I like it.
You like that?
I like it because it should. Because you have an expectation now of winning. You have an expectation now of being the champions of the NFC North, being a Super Bowl contender, being one of the best teams in the National Football League. So winning should be something that gets the gears turning. And this, we know that this fan base, or that this team, that this organization doesn't need that motivation now because they have it in, but it's still good to get. It's still good for them to get punched in the mouth early so they go out there swinging. And hopefully this isn't just coach speak.
Yeah.
Hopefully this isn't just, Aiden Hutchinson and Penei Sewell being like, yeah, we got to be better. Hopefully they go out there and they show us against the Bears that this is still the Lions team that we've seen the past couple of years.
People want the clip of Doc getting absolutely flamed. I'll find it. I'll do it. But Steve Lehman says Dan sounded kind of pissy today, just a little.
He should be.
He should be.
He should be.
He should be.
You should not be in a good mood. I'm not in a good mood. Are you in a good mood? You shouldn't be in a good mood. We got embarrassed. We look like shit. He should be pissy. He should be yelling at Doc. He should be yelling at these guys. He should be being an asshole. Your team looked like dog shit on opening night. You shouldn't be happy about it. That's what I like to fucking see. Sorry, I don't know why that got me. But I got
No, you're right. I mean, that's why I crashed out Monday. People were bitching about the clip. Like, 'cause, again, someone's like, why are you so negative? Brother, what the
We
fuck?
fucking lost.
Does Dan sound fucking cheery and chippy to you? Is he ranting and raving, as Nick would say?
No, he's not hooting and hollering.
He's not hooting and hollering. Nick?
I'm with you. I mean, what else do you want me to say? Obviously, I was getting yelled at for yelling in this booth, and I'm yelling because I've waited all season for football. And we talk about football every single day because you guys are psychos. And that is why every single time, we love you guys. Don't get me wrong. We talk football every single day.
Every day.
No matter what.
Yep.
We will talk football. And we waited all off season long to watch out and see our team get embarrassed. And yeah, I'm pissed off. It's been a long week already. It's Wednesday. Dan Campbell's pissed off. All of the players are pissed off, as you should be pissed off too. You got embarrassed. And I love to see him pissed off, especially with arch nemesis, enemy number one, Ben Johnson coming into town. I hope we embarrass him.
I love a spicy Dan Campbell. No, this is a guy that
I'm hurt. Oh!
he wears his heart on his sleeve, like he's crying after wins. He's pissed off, as he should be. This, like I said, this is a upper echelon roster in the National Football League. You have expectations now. Losing week one to a division rival, and not just losing, but getting blown out, getting embarrassed. Yeah. You shouldn't be happy about it. The only reason I haven't been crashing out all week was because I was in fucking paradise when it happened. But you gotta go out there and you gotta win. That's the only way to settle this down. The only way to calm the fans, to calm down the players, to make sure things look right, to be the Detroit Lions again, is go out there and beat the shit out of the fucking Bears. Going out there and losing again, that's not gonna help. And it's a win or lose business. That's all it is. Go out there, beat the Bears. Then this is just another slow start, and then you go to Baltimore.
Yeah, that's tough.
Fuck.
We can't lose a Ben, bro.
They're not going to lose.
Are we confident to win?
Yes.
I know you are. You do a show with Neil Rule. You're fucking. It's in all the time. Where you at? What's your confidence, Nick?
I'm not sure yet. I was feeling pretty chippy today, honestly, with everything. Like, I'm starting to turn the corner, but like Monday and Tuesday desperately sucked. I'm not ready to give my take yet.
I'll go 6.
I'm not ready yet.
I'll go 6. Like, I'm not there yet. I'm not gonna be first to that party. I'm just gonna have to see it flat out.
I'm gonna be first to the party. They're gonna beat the Bears. I'm at a 10.
Sick, dude. Tell me if the drinks are cool.
I am solid 7.5 on a good day. You know, it's one of those days you wake up, you're like, looks pretty good today. One of those days.
I've
you know?
had some good dick days recently.
No, having a good dick day.
Having a good dick day.
No, seriously, I'm probably a solid 7, which like is above average. So you guys should. No, all right, I gotta quit the dick jokes. But seriously, yeah, probably at a 7. Like, we should beat the Bears.
Yep.
But I normally in this situation I'd be at a fucking 10 because it's the goddamn Bears. The fact that I'm at 7, I'm not comfortable with that. I'm really not. Ask me last year any matchup with the Bears, 10.
Ask me about my wiener.
I also sent the clip with Doc and Grove. All right, cool.
I'll say 6.5. I'm between.
Nice.
I'll say 6. About 6.
God, we are
on a good day.
How are we talking girth? Girth-wise.
On a good day, it's.
Love talking dick.
All right, we have. Speaking
seriously though, I'm at a 6.5 confidence level in.
We're talking soft, half chub.
All right.
I'm with you. Except for I'm
7.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Nice to know.
More. All right.
Yeah, you know, like
big dog in the studio right now.
4's pretty sweet, right?
Let's get to know Jeff well. Where you at, bud? Speaking of dicks, here's Dan Campbell getting a little pissy.
We do talk about the Tigers a lot. Jeff, whip it out.
What was it? How's it correlate?
Under Ben Johnson. People are just wondering, myself just included, would it have been feasible just to, even I know John's a different coordinator, but would it have been feasible to just, Jared talked about changes in communication. There wasn't a lot of pre-snap motion. Would it have been feasible just to run the exact same offense as last year?
What are you asking? What did Jared say?
I'm saying your offense last year.
Well, no, you said something Jared said, so let me hear it.
Changes in communication.
Yeah, but you said something about emotions and keep.
Yeah, I'm saying that would it have been feasible to, and people are wondering, the offense looks drastically different than it does last year. Would it have been feasible to just exactly run the exact same offense?
So after one game, tell me what it looks like that's drastically different.
Not a lot of pre-snap motions. Explosive plays weren't there. Wasn't as creative. Wasn't as.
You didn't see any pre-snap motions in that game?
As much as we've seen before.
I want you to go back and look at all of our motions, pre-snap motions, fast motion shifts on the road.
Last question.
I'm gonna let Dan finish answering the doc.
Whoa!
Thanks, John.
Thanks,
Next
John.
question.
That's awkward. Was that awkward? How awkward do you think it was in that room?
Super awkward. But I think Doc's used to that.
That's what Doc does.
Like, Doc makes shit awkward. An awkward fellow.
You think you can beat me?
That's Doc. He stands on business, man. With Anzalone.
Oh, it's
with
interesting.
Dan Campbell.
Yeah, man. I mean, was Doc in the wrong? I mean, did he ask it weird at first?
He asked it a little weird at first. I think if he could have phrased it better.
He was kind of intimidated by Dan a little bit.
No, I think he asked what he wanted.
When at 8 steps in the room type shit.
He asked what he wanted to ask, but I think what threw Dan off was when he said, like Jared Goff said that blah, blah, blah. I think that's what threw Dan off.
What do you say, blah, blah, blah?
Weezy D313 in the Woodward Sports Chat.
Weezy out.
With the super chat. So I have to read this. Otherwise, I wouldn't have.
Okay.
He says, I want to lose to Chicago, so y'all can be ready for Baltimore.
What?
No, bro. I don't want to lose to
does that
Chicago
mean?
at all. I don't want to. Not even for that point.
brother, this
I would
guy
rather
stinks!
lose to Baltimore and beat Chicago.
Yeah.
Straight up.
They're in the fucking
Yeah.
AFC.
It's a division game. You can't start. Nick, that 17% was the stat, right? Of
17% of Super Bowl winners in
Now,
the
what
Super
was it,
Bowl
0-2?
era won week 1.
Now, what was it 0-2? Probably.
Well, I thought it was
nothing.
83% of Super Bowl winners won week
Yeah,
one.
17%. Like
Didn't win
17%.
week one.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Did win.
Numbers add up there, I think.
I think it's literally 0 if it's 0-2. Probably.
No.
It's got to be close.
Teams that have won a Super Bowl after starting 0-2, probably not great.
I don't think anyone has.
I think
Isn't that a
making the
stat?
playoffs even was
No, that's the making.
12.5%.
Yeah, you don't really make the playoffs if you start 0-2.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
that
sure the
logic is
Tom Beckman.
That's some cousin.
Tom Beck.
I'm not. Oh, I can't read it.
Yeah, I'm not reading.
It's still funny.
Very funny.
Yeah. I'd rather beat the Bears for absolutely goddamn sure. One, it's a division game. Two, I'd be embarrassed to lose to them, to be honest with you, even with Ben Johnson there. I do think the offense looks a bit better than people are giving him credit for. Like, but how much of it was Ben?
Yeah.
Because Caleb was doing some shit in that first half that was like people were like, oh, Caleb wasn't scripted. But like, brother, that run and that throw along the sideline, that wasn't scripted. That was actually kind of nice.
That was pretty
I
nice.
just don't see how you can be more prepared for that Ravens game. Like, regardless, because
It has
now,
no correlation.
Because now you're at this point, you're now still you definitely don't want to be 1-2. Assuming the best happens in Chicago, like 1-2 isn't that great either. Like, you're coming into Baltimore. Last time you played them a couple years ago, they smacked you, embarrassed you. You want your lick back, and now you're not this 2-0 team that's got 2 games up on the division. That's in a comfortable spot. You're in an adverse situation. This 0-1 hole is not a hole you dig out of after 1 week. This is something that you have to be a playoff team, to be Kings of the North, to be a potential 1 seed like some of you want them to be. This takes multiple weeks to dig out of. This isn't just something that you dig out of 1 week, you just get right next game, and then the rest is free for all. It's not. It's not. You lost the game on the schedule that we all felt you should have won, and so now you got to get one back. And one game that we all thought you were going to lose, Baltimore. Now you got to get that back.
Fuck, he does kind of look like me.
Chris, you're right. You're right. With the schedule, you can't afford to just throw games away with the schedule.
Let him cook.
Let's go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to get TZ on the mic, but first, tell us about Caesars.
Caesars Sportsbook. Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to bet the Detroit Lions winning the Super Bowl after starting 1-1? You could do so at Caesars Sportsbook. Use promo code Woodward1000 to get up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. If your first bet loses, you must deposit up to $20 to get your bonus bet back. Scan the QR code at CaesarsSportsbook.com. Visit a gambling hotline if you got gambling issues.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Lamar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network.
Feldman Chevrolet is Michigan's #1 Chevy dealer with 5 locations in Highland, New Hudson, Novi, Livonia, and Lansing. This month's specials include a 2025 Silverado 1500 Crew lease for $189 a month, and you can also get a 2026 Equinox LT lease for $219 a month. This offer ends September 10th, so get there quick.
All right, TZ, let's go.
Put my headphones in for this one.
Yeah, you got to hear the answers.
All right. We're going to grill you some questions. You've been through this before, though, actually. I don't know if you guys remember. He's actually been on the show previously. He didn't have Adobe back then.
Yep.
Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. What up, though, Jeff?
What up? What up? What up? Click that one.
Jeff, tell the people about yourself.
My name's Jeff.
One more time.
Tell the people about yourself. What's your favorite sport? What sport did you play growing up? What positions did you play? Your best play? What's the best play you had at any level, actually, at any sport?
Any level?
Best game, not play. Or play, no matter.
I'd say football. Sophomore year. It's actually funny because I got trucked and I fell and flipped like behind my head, but I landed on my feet. And there was
No
a fumble,
way.
And I
Why
got,
you
I
always
got the fumble
lying?
recovery after getting laid out.
Wait, say it again because Nick played a fucking clip like a rude asshole. You flipped on your feet and then what happened?
So I got hit and I got backflipped like onto my feet, and then the ball was sitting right there in front of me. And I
No way. That's funny.
Look what I
as
found.
fuck. That's also, what a fucking crazy drugs take the fucking.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
Anakin.
Smart man.
Anakin Skywalker.
KJ asks, is that a white Eazy?
He thinks he's white?
Put the camera back on you.
Credit score through the roof.
800 to climb it, you know what I'm saying?
What are some other nerdy things you like? Is it just Star Wars? Are you Star Wars specific?
I'm a fan of Marvel.
Okay. Easy's got Thanos tattooed on his leg.
I do.
He does.
I'm big fan of Harry Potter as well.
Okay.
Harry Potter was banging.
Shout out.
Harry Potter's fire.
I was just introduced. Well,
Harry
I
Potter's
finished
great.
out. Yeah.
I like Lord of the Rings too. But
Nice. Okay.
Super nerd. Okay.
Hell yeah.
You are a nerd. You weren't lying.
Yeah.
What do you think
Are you a
of
video
Jared
game
Goff?
man at all?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite game?
Right now, just because I've had good success in it recently.
Okay.
NCAA.
All right. All right.
I won 2 chips in my league.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I also play Call of Duty, 2K, Madden.
All the hits.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nothing but the hits.
Yeah.
What is your take on Jared Goff?
I was hoping he was gonna say like Final Fantasy or Fallout or something, but I guess I'm really nerd.
I think, you know,
You are.
when he's pressured, he kind of looks like he's like a deer in headlights, you know. So, you know, the whole offensive plan is to, you know, how can you keep him clean so that he can actually deliver the ball? And, you know, when he's pressured and he has to like improvise, that's when I just feel like things go south quickly.
Who do you hate most in the NFC North?
Most hated team.
Oh, the Packers.
Packers. That's you too, right?
Yep.
100%.
Fuck the Packers.
I'm a fuck the Bears guy. This is my favorite weeks.
Are you a fan of anime at all?
No.
Fuck!
No.
Thought I had one.
I gotta get into anime, but I haven't really dove deep into it yet.
It's all right. It's all right. I'm weird. I know. I'm a nerd. I get it. This guy's a loser, fat loser. No, you're fucking ugly.
You're a real person.
Yeah, it's like that video of the guy interviewing the kid who got bullied at the pool. And he's like, were they calling you names? Yeah, Porky lard ass. The kid's like, yeah.
He's just fucking rolling him
Roasted him on live TV.
Dude, I want to beat that guy up for that
Terrible.
shit. Fuck that. It made that kid cry. I want to fuck that. That pissed me off just not thinking about that.
Bro, but
Jeff-
the one sketchy kid got the other reporter.
Yeah.
This kid sketchy.
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy?
Yeah. Nick, what is your question for Jeff before we get going?
Jeff, I guess my question to you is, who is going to win the next championship in the city of Detroit?
Oof, that's tough. Let's see. I don't know. Tigers they're close. I mean, they haven't really been looking that good lately. Honestly, I'll go with the Tigers.
Tigers.
I'll go with the Tigers.
All right, before we leave,
That's a good question for all of you. I mean, where you at with that one?
Lions. Who are your top 3 favorite Detroit sports athletes of all time? Top 3.
4.
Favorite Detroit.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, yeah,
Okay,
4.
okay, all right. I got
Any sport.
Number 1
Serena
is
Williams.
Megatron.
Okay.
Of course.
Yep.
know. That's the greatest receiver of all time to me.
That's fair.
You know, and then Barry Sanders,
Nice.
greatest running back of all time.
Just met his son.
And the dog, Isaiah Thomas.
All right.
Great poll.
You got one more. One more spot.
To Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore.
Oh, Mount-
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Jared Goff.
No. I would probably say I'd throw Cade in there.
Cade?
Cade?
I love it.
I love
Cade,
that.
Cade's
I'm not mad at
Cade's
that at
my young dog on that list.
Not a hockey guy at all?
It's okay if you're not.
No, it's fine if you're not.
I gotta.
It's
really,
me and Nick.
I gotta really get into hockey more.
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of
I've been
Woodward
learning
sports
it.
guys that aren't into hockey have gotten, I don't want to say turned out because it sounds crazy, but put on to hockey.
And now to split the chat in half, whether they like you or hate you. I know the answer, but the chat doesn't. Michigan or MSU?
MSU.
There it is.
Come on
Go
now.
green, baby.
you
Go
go.
green.
Come on now.
Go green.
Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button for Eazy, for 1-1 Nicholas Koloff, for the 2-0 Jeff, Chris, and Spencer. We are the Heavyweights. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.